I'm Cassandra Belinsky for Investment Pitch Media. Thank you for joining us today. Platinex Inc. provided results from its South Timmins projects in Northeastern Ontario. The Shining Tree Gold Project, as well as the Heenan-Mallard Gold Projects, are held through the South Timmins mining joint venture with Fancamp Exploration, with Platinex holding a 75% interest and Fancamp holding a 25% interest. Mechanized stripping and channel sampling is currently in progress at Ronda, which represents the first significant work program on the occurrence by Platinex since the Ronda Mine, located in the central area, was acquired in 2022. The central area covers the Herrick, Caswell Lake and Ronda areas. Reconnaissance rock sampling was completed on the Ribble Vein over a strike length of approximately 300 meters, with results ranging from 0.10 to 14.30 grams per ton gold. A total of 13 samples were taken from the host rock, massive to sheared mafic volcanic, and the Ribble Vein itself, with samples ranging from 0.01 to 1.40 grams per ton gold for the host rock and 4.85 to 14.30 grams per ton gold for the Ribble Vein. Reconnaissance sampling was also completed on the Churchill prospect, where 3 samples were collected, results ranging from 0.25 grams per ton to 283 grams per ton gold, with visible gold noted in the field. Exploration work at Area 3 has returned anomalous geochemical and grab samples and supports further work to refine targets ahead of a drill program. The geochemical sampling was designed to infill areas covered in a widely spaced program completed in the fall of 2022 that covered a previously announced soil gas hydrocarbon anomaly, which has been described by activation laboratories as having a high probability for gold mineralization. Of the 97 samples, 8 returned greater than 25 parts per billion gold and 3 samples returning greater than 100 parts per billion gold. For additional information, please refer to the October 16th news release. During the month of August, field crews completed reconnaissance prospecting and geochemical programs in the Woman River area. The primary objective was to identify potential extensions of the camp and river zones previously explored by Ronda Exploration. These zones targeted gold mineralization hosted within 2 northwest-oriented shear zones that are interpreted as splays of the Rideout Deformation Zone, which is located south of the property. Exploration activity at Mallard has identified surface gold mineralization approximately 500 meters southeast of the camp and river zones, indicating a potential expansion of these zones. Grab samples collected from the new area showed up to 0.98 grams per ton gold, and soil samples trending up to 1,210 parts per billion gold. Historical diamond drill intercepts at camp and river include 5.04 grams per ton gold over 3.69 meters, 6.62 grams per ton gold over 1.83 meters, 1.85 grams per ton gold over 6.25 meters, 3.50 grams per ton gold over 2.77 meters, 5.31 grams per ton gold over 3.84 meters. Forestry operations are currently in progress near Mallard, and it is anticipated that new roads currently being constructed will provide substantially improved access to the project for an upcoming drill program. Greg Farron, President and CEO, has joined us today to discuss this news and upcoming plans for the company. Welcome, Greg.
Thank you, Cassandra. Nice seeing you again. Good afternoon, and nice to be back. Just in terms of a quick recap, I know we've met a couple times, and Platinex is focused on developing a high-quality portfolio of Ontario-based projects, both in precious metals and battery base metals. And the projects our gold projects are located in the Timmins camp, as you're aware, with lots of infrastructure, and we're actively working on those projects. And then our battery metals projects are located in the Oxford Stall Dome, on the west side of the nearby the Ring of Fire, and they're focused on copper nickel. And just in terms of a quick update, you may have noticed about a month ago we announced a transaction where we're spinning off our lithium project called Muskrat Dam Critical Minerals Project. We acquired a portfolio of uranium projects, And the idea there is we wanted to focus on our flagship copper nickel project called W2 in the Ring of Fire. And we'll begin drilling that in January. And as mentioned, we're actively exploring our gold portfolio in Timmins. So we wanted to focus Platinex on those two projects. And then we raised some funding to list that spinoff. And the idea will eventually dividend those shares once they begin trading to our shareholders of Platinex as the original shareholders. And just in terms of the actual work we're doing on our projects right now, we have a portfolio of gold projects and a joint venture with Fancamp located in southwest Timmins. There's a number of operating mines nearby, such as IAMGOLD's Cote, which will be in production next year, and Alamos's Young-Davidson to the east. And we've been busy preparing for our drill program, soil sampling, and doing trenching, both at Mallard and Shining Tree. And over the last week, we put out some interesting results on both projects, and viewers can see that at our website. And then we'll begin drilling Mallard most likely in the winter and Shining Tree in the first quarter of next year. And then at W2, we've got a big announcement coming there in terms of a resource modeling work we've been doing on 71 holes within the central area of our project. The project's now permitted. We've got good community and First Nations relationships in place. And the idea would be following that resource. We'll put a 3D model on our website so investors can have a look at that deposit. And there's a lot of potential to expand along strike and drilling new targets and at depth. So the idea will be in the winter, we'll begin drilling that project, and then we'd publish that resource. And finally, we also did an exploration program at our Muskrat Dam project, which is also located in Northern Ontario. So late in the summer, we had a firm called ALS complete a sampling program within the lithium rare metals area. And traditionally, Inco had focused on the copper nickel component of that project, but we're in another area of the project. So we had that sampling done, and that work's completed and at the lab. So we'll announce those results as those assays become available.
Thank you, Greg. Platinex also holds a basket of NSR royalties on gold, PGE, and base metal properties in Ontario. The shares are trading at 3.5 cents. For more information, please visit the company's website, platinex.com. Contact Greg Farron, President and CEO, at 416-270-5042 or by email at gfarron@platinex.com. I'm Cassandra Belinsky for Investment Pitch Media.